Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 72 of, is 72? Yes, 72. Wow, this is a long series, about the longest series that I have ever done. But I'll start that again, episode 72 of Europa Universalis IV as France. Things are going fairly well. We're involved in a couple of wars, mostly minor and not of huge concern. There's a lot of places around that do have big armies. There's a potential that we are going to get some coalitions against us. Russia has announced us as a rival. Not too happy about these nationalists over here, although technically this isn't my territory. It's French Mexico's territory. I'm very surprised that they are not actually attempting to fight. I do have some units around, and I could go in and... actually try and do something there, but I was kind of hoping that they would do it themselves. What I may do, and this is going to cost us a bit of money, but I've got the money, so, you know, I can go ahead and do it. Oh, it's not our core. Of course, we need to core this first. It's not technically a core nation yet. So I can't actually build any troops over here. And we couldn't get mercenaries either because it's overseas. Oh well, we'll leave those guys as is. In fact, I think I'll wait till these guys arrive where I've sent them to, just so they uncover it, because they're already on their way. And then we're actually going to move in, and we'll actually, in fact, French Mexico now seem to be moving in. So, we've got some things that we can do here. We've claimed our province, our rival's province, so there's some more prestige, some more military power. We can have increased ship costs, but cheaper diplotech costs, or we can have increased diplotech costs. Well, difficult one. We're doing a lot of upgrades, and we're quite a way off our diplotech anyway, so I think what I'm going to do... Oh no, we can actually get another diplotech. Let's do this then. Let's take that diplotech right now, and then we'll take the increased diplotech cost, because we don't care now. We've already got a new diplotech. So, what have we got here? Diplotech has increased. Naval attrition no longer increased by staying out at sea each month, and allows client states and advanced Cassius Belli. Naval morale increased by 0.50. So this now gives us the nationalism CB, so there's lots more places that we could take out. Imperialism CBs. So once you get up to this level of diplomacy, there's a lot of people that you just automatically get CBs against. We can invest in a new idea, which is going to be military. We are still ahead of time by 9 years. So let's go ahead and grab our next military idea, which is 100% extra prestige from land battles, which is going to be really useful. It looks like French Mexico is just actually unsieging. They're not actually fighting against the nationalists. Let's move these guys in up the top here. And you guys can actually move in from this direction, because I don't want you to move through the nationalists. And then we'll move in and see if we can wipe them out. So we can either lose 275 ducats, or we can gain some local autonomy in the Grain Coast and less goods produced. I've got the money to spare, so let's just let that money go. We do have another mission we can pick. Achieve religious unity. Improve relations with Milan for 3 prestige, hardly worth it. Conquer Milan for 10 prestige, hardly worth it. Have religious unity of at least 100%. What is our religious unity? 99%. There's only one province that we don't have, which we're currently already working on converting. So we'll go for the achieve religious unity, and that is basically some free power points in the bank. So we'll go ahead and do that. So all of these guys can move in. Now we do have another colony to establish, but we'll wait until we've dealt with these guys first. Obviously, I can't colonize here because this isn't cored yet, and I can't core it at the moment because I am converting it. Ooh, difficult one. Settlers or population? Not bothered about the population, so let's just get settlers. So we will be going out and colonizing the coast. So this gives us only 7 troops. We do have a relatively decent leader. Their leader is... Wow, they've got a 4-3-1 leader. They've got a much... Well, I don't know. We've got 5 shock. Now that I'm moving in, though, French Mexico is actually moving in to assist. We've managed to convert the heretics. That means we've completed our mission. We'll just let this finish before we carry on and do anything else. Another colony has become self-sustaining. That's excellent. Let's go to that colony, which is this one here. So let's go ahead and, well, I'd like to actually colonize some of these places. So, for the time being, you're actually going to work your way up to... No, we'll just move you into Sumer. I'll sort all this out in a minute, because it's going to get quite complicated with what I want to do. Okay, so we've gone ahead and we've won that battle. So, let's go to this guy, and let's just remove your leader. And let's add him to this guy. Okay, so now you have a conquistador. This means that you can now go down and get into this territory. So as you can see, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to block off... Norwegian Mexico. So that they can't actually expand out any further. So we're going to move in here. Fight some more natives, and then we can go ahead and... oh. This is not a core? Oh, right, that's still actually being colonized, so we can't do that one yet. That is a bit of a pain. We could go ahead and grab... Let's go in here, just so we can see. And then we'll go back into Zaboso and core that. That will be fine. And then one of you guys... Another colony has become self-sustaining. Okay, so, as far as you're concerned, let's just keep you working around the coastline. And that will give us a direct border with Panway as well, which will be really, really useful. You're unsieging, which is fine. I'm going to grab the most fully reinforced infantry regiment. And I'm going to go and send you over here to the coast. Province is too far away. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Our colonial range is 862. And it's 1,419 away from our closest unblockaded core province with a port, which is the Grain Coast. But we can actually start coring across land. So let's go ahead and start doing that. So what we'll do then is we'll colonize this province. It still leaves us with a colonist left. We should core this as well, actually. Then we can move to Hallenpai. So let's go ahead and... oh, we can't even core it. It's too far away. Okay, that's not a problem. If we start getting a few colonies over here that are part of... If we got this province here... Right, that province would actually be colonial Mexico, but if we got this province here afterwards, which we should be able to... I don't know, we're going to have to see how it goes. It's getting a little bit tricky now. So, we are sending a guy there. We also want to take away the leader. So, no leader. The leader is going to go back on to this army. And this should be army number 1. And you guys are going to go and do your exploring over here. Okay, that's fine. We're still in that war with Portugal. Looks like Portugal's actually winning now. Claim our rivals' province, Lincoln. Improve relations with Milan. Yeah, we can go and claim Lincoln. We're already claiming most of Great Britain, so let's go ahead and do some more. Especially if it's giving us military power and stuff like that. Lost a claim on a province. Actually lost a claim on Barcelona now. Which is a shame. I do want to go up against Castile. But they're quite big and scary at the moment. And they've got a few truces with people, which is interesting. We can get another technology, which is an admin tech. We are actually very, very far ahead in admin tech, but we are also capped on our admin power, which is something that I hadn't noticed at all. There's not an awful lot that I can spend admin power on, so let's just go ahead and boost our stability. Might as well put it up to 3, and it gets us away from our cap. What could we build in terms of buildings? We've got any admin buildings? Temples. We will have pretty much everywhere. Courthouses. Well, we don't have courthouses everywhere yet, though. It's just going to cost us a little bit of money. Let's just go ahead and start getting courthouses wherever we can. I guess I really should be focusing on the provinces that would give me the most first. But ideally, we want to try and get these courthouses everywhere anyway. And of course we could go ahead and get a few over here in Great Britain, because that will decrease the national unrest. So let's just go and grab a few more here. That's enough for now, because I need to save some money. We do still need to upgrade our trade fleets. You are all frigates. You are fine. You are, I think, all frigates. No ships in this fleet that can be upgraded. This one has some early frigates in. So out of these ones... Oh, hunt pirates. Yeah, you've got none that can be upgraded. You've got none that can be upgraded, but you do have some that can be upgraded. And you are the Lubeck trade node ones. And you're pulling in quite a lot of power, so you really do need to get some upgrades. Also, I think our fleet with our transports and heavies in. Not sure if this can be upgraded. Yeah, 2,600 ducats to fully upgrade all of those ships. What are we like on our ship tech, actually? We get some new frigates at level 23. So it might be worth not even bothering to upgrade the other fleet yet. Now, we're capped on relations with these guys. The siege... We have lost the siege of Cape Coast. Didn't even realise that there was a siege going on down there. Oh, it's just Morocco sieging us out. Well, I'm not too bothered about that, really. I mean, what I suppose what I could do, just to annoy them, is we could just go and hire some regiments here. Let's go and get some cav. Let's go and get a cannon. Probably be enough to take them out. They do have a leader. They're probably just going to move into the Ivory Coast now, so we'll see what we can do. We'll go over here and we'll just build another one. Yeah, they're just going to siege out the Ivory Coast, so we'll go and deal with those. Portugal not doing too well in this war. I need them to get out of it as well, so that I can actually start annexing my vassals. I guess I could peace out myself, but I'm not going to do that just yet. We still need to carry on and make some money. We could try and go to war with somebody else. What about if we went to war with Milan, for example? Just as an example. So, if we went to war with these guys, Bohemia would come in because they are part of the HRE. Which is something that I'm always going to expect. I'm guessing... Now, Bohemia doesn't hate me, actually, which is really weird. I'm very tempted to go in and improve relations with Bohemia. If I can get Bohemia to like me, Bohemia would actually accept an alliance with me. Now, having an alliance with Bohemia could be very, very useful, because if they like me, it'll be more likely that I can attack the HRE without them interfering. So that could work out in my favour. Let's offer them an alliance then. We should be able to get a royal marriage as well. Yes, we can. They're offering me one, so that's fantastic. So let's try and get friendly with them before we start attacking any other members of the HRE. Let's go ahead and refabricate that claim on Barcelona. We might as well, because Castile aren't really... they hate us anyway, and they're always going to hate us, so we'll never stop that. Let's go back over to these guys over here, because I'd kind of forgotten about them. No, I want you to go through there, and then sort of move in here and just do a little bit of exploring around there. Okay, that's fine. Fantastic. Also, we're working on this one here. Do we have any free colonists? No, we don't. Okay. So, cocoa will be produced somewhere. We've claimed our province's rival. Or our rival's province would make more sense, I suppose. We've got another mission. Accumulate money. 10 prestige for getting at least 2,700. Improve relations with Milan for 3 prestige. It's not worth it. Conquer Milan. We have to own Lombardia. It's not really worth it for 10 prestige, is it, though? That's the thing. Is that their capital? Yes, it is. And they're far too big for us to be able to take in a single bite. Anyway, they're absolutely huge. So that seems like a bit of a silly mission. They don't dislike me. What am I like in terms of my relation numbers? I'm maxed out at the moment. I still think I'm going to do I really want to improve relations with Milan? Yeah, sure. Why not? The less people that are angry with us, the better. So let's go ahead and royal marriage them. This will put us over our relations, but that's not a problem. We can sort that out later on. We can also alliance them as well. In fact, they're offering me an alliance, so that makes that a little bit easier. And then I can go ahead and... while I'm waiting for the guy... let's get these guys to all group up. And go back to Milan. And what I want to do is improve relations. There we go, that's fine. And if I do then go to war with Castile, I've got more allies on my side. Not to say that they will actually come in on an offensive war, but the more allies I've got, the better. Portugal's actually over here helping with the blockade now. We were discovered fabricating a claim in Castile. Like I've said before, that's fine, not too bothered. This will actually put us over our force limit a little bit here. But again, that's not too much of an issue. In fact, Corsica are actually coming over here to de-siege that province. And so are Portugal, actually. Probably should have just left it alone, but let's go in here and do our little bit to help the war. Yeah, Guinea is wasteland, so we can't actually take that. We are winning this war overall. Do we still have our truce with Great Britain? I'm assuming that we probably do. Yeah, that truce is probably going to last a while. Truces. November 1685. Yeah, a little way off from that. Looks like we've gone ahead and won that war. One of our advisors has died. It's our admin advisor. I'm going to take the production efficiency guy. For several reasons. One, we'll be able to save a lot more money because he's only rank 1. 2, we don't really need the admin points because we're already massively ahead and I'm keep hitting the cap. And we don't really need inflation reduction because I don't actually think we have any. No, we don't have any inflation. And we don't really need the missionary strength because we're not really doing any religious conversions. So we'll just go for the rank 1 guy for now. It's all we need. And it'll let us save up a little bit more money, which is nice. So we've got some good alliances going on now. If we actually look at the diplomatic map mode, you can see all of the blue are people we're allied with. So that's actually really good. We've improved our relations with Milan. We're going to keep that going though. And we're going to have a look at what our next mission is. Claim our rival's province, Derby, or take Lancashire. Well, we can't take Lancashire yet because we still have a truce, but we can certainly go ahead and claim Derby. We're just going to keep claiming all of Great Britain's provinces. The good thing about this as well is it means that we can actually call them more cheaply or take them more cheap because we have claims on them. One problem we are going to have though is we have to decide what we want to do. They've moved their capital. Their capital is no longer in London. They've moved their capital up to Yorkshire, as you can tell by the flag, the crown on the flagpole. If we actually click on here, we can see that it says this is Great Britain's capital. So they've actually moved their capital from London, and for me that's fantastic because what that now means is I can take London and other stuff. If London was still their capital, I would be able to take it because it's isolated, but I'd only be able to take London. So they've actually done me a great service in doing that. Okay, that war has now been pieced out on, which is fantastic. So let us do a couple of things, a little bit of tidy up, just before we end the episode. You guys, we're probably way over our force limit. Actually, we're not. We're not over our force limit. Although, I don't really need a force down here, so I'm actually going to disband these guys. And we'll then start trying to build up some more forces over here. How many more units can we have? We can have another 11. So I could go and grab my standard 20, obviously I'd be way over my force limit. We could go ahead and drop this 8 stack here. And in fact, I think I will do. Let's go ahead and just drop that 8 stack. And then we'll rebuild completely fresh our 20 stack over here. That sounds fair enough. Now then, now that we're not at war, if we had a free diplomat, which we currently don't, you are sucking up to Bohemia. Let's withdraw you from Milan. And you can actually, we'll need to have one quick look at our diplomatic reputation, which is in the positives. That is good. We are slightly overextended, but that's not too much of a problem. Let's go and annex vassal here. It's going to cost us 180 diplo. But if we had another spare diplomat, which we don't currently, we soon will, as soon as we've finished fabricating a claim on Barcelona. And we'll go and try and vassalize Tyrone. Now, we might be able to get both of them. Because hopefully it won't put us in such a negative that with diplomatic reputation. Just can't get words out today. Hopefully it won't put us in such a negative diplomatic reputation that we can't actually annex them as well. But we'll definitely try if we can. There is all my... right, okay, there. Barcelona is done. As soon as that diplomat comes back, we are going to annex the vassal there. So hopefully that will be all of those vassalized, which is very, very good. We have another idea that we could take. Again, military ideas. What are we like in terms of tech? We're still ahead of time. So we can now get an extra 20% siege ability. That's going to mean we can siege provinces out much more quickly. So we are still building up that stat there. We're one short, but he's over there. It's probably a cannon. Yeah, some mortar. So it's going to take a little while. So that is fine. Are Castile currently in any wars? Yep, again, it seems like a little war against natives, so not too bothered about that. Don't have enough money to upgrade the Lubeck trade fleet yet. At least I don't think we do. Where is the Lubeck trade fleet currently? Somewhere around. Let's get you into Normandy. And we'll just have a look and see how much it would cost to upgrade you. Earth Rampart in the Ivory Coast. So how much would it cost? 840 ducats. That is not too bad. So let's do the upgrades there, and then you can go back to protecting trade in Lubeck. And we don't need to babysit them, simply because they won't go out there until they're fully repaired. Nouvelle Fronde has declared war on Fox. That's fine. I don't need to get involved in that, but that's a good place to end the video. So, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Europa Universalis IV, and I'll see you on the next video. So, until then, goodbye for now.